Now, I've noticed in the current dating market, for male and female, that there's this bit of a struggle, a bit of tension. And I'm not gonna sit here and advocate like I'm some sort of dating coach, because I'm not. I'm not no love guru. But one thing I do want to put to the forefront is that I've also have experiences, you know, from my past relationships. And not only that, I've learned from those relationships, I've learned about my partners, and I've learned a lot about myself. And this is what's gonna aid me to the next relationship. You know what I'm saying? This message might resonate more towards the guys, fellas. And I'm also, I play part into this as well. There's absolutely nothing wrong with attraction. Instinctively, us men, that's just how we were built. And thank God we're built like that. But that's just how we're built. We see something admirable, we notice that she's beautiful, we're gonna go ahead and apply pressure. We're gonna go ahead and pursue that. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, where we get distracted is where we make that the end all be all. And what I mean by that is allowing the aesthetics to deem this individual as a good person. That's not always true. So a lot of us dudes, like, and I see it on social media all the time, a lot of us dudes are head over heels over a girl that has a big booty. That's just real. That's just real life. That's just, she got a big booty, like, what's up with her? You know what I'm saying? That's just real life. But at the same time, too, we got to understand the intangibles, the internal factors. This is who you're potentially going to be with, you know? So I say all this to say this, fellas, don't solely pursue the aesthetics, right? Allow the aesthetics to bring you to the door, but what helps you build that rapport and that connection is the intangibles, the internal factors. Is she loyal? Does she respect you, and does she view you as a leader? Those are far more important than, dang, her butt is fat. I'm just keeping it a stack. I'm keeping it a stack. I'm a dude too. I feel I can resonate with y'all boys. I feel y'all. You know what I'm saying? I feel y'all boys. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a flirtatious guy. So I feel y'all boys, but at the same time too, when you really build and gain rapport, right? You get to know that individual personally. You understand that, like, wait. You're not necessarily what I'm looking for, really. Don't get me wrong, you're aesthetically, you're very beautiful, but I'm gonna need this. So instead of solely pursuing on what you want, fellas, you should also pursue on what you need. You need yourself a female that respects you. You need yourself a female that is loyal to you. You need you a female that view you as a leader. Those are far more important than aesthetics. And I'm telling you this right now, fellas, the aesthetics are not gonna last, bro. But you know what I can tell you will last? The fact that she respects you. If you do all the right things, right? I can't guarantee you that. But if you do all the right things, the fact that she respects you, the fact that she views you as a leader, the fact that she is loyal to you, that's what's gonna last 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, over a decade. That's what's gonna last. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get it. I get it. Listen, us males, we're visual creatures. I feel y'all. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time too, you wanna also establish that sense of connection, that bond. That's far more valuable. That's far more valuable. That's what's lasting. The aesthetics, the appearance will always last. At some point, y'all fellas, some of y'all are gonna go bald. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna look good forever. You know what I'm saying? But who we are, that's what's gonna transition us. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna help with the trajectory of our relationship. Who we are. What I also want to inform the fellas is, if you're also wanting this from a female, you are gonna have to be the epitome of that as well. So you can't be a disloyal dude and want a loyal female. That's just not, guys, that's just, I keep telling y'all boys, I tell y'all boys every day. That's just not how that works. The universe is not gonna just present you the most loyalist female if you are a disloyal individual. That's just not how that works. That is not how that works. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like develop a sense of character, develop who you are, develop how to be committed. That's a trait right there. To establish a sense of commitment, learning how to commit to things and not be inconsistent, that is a trait. You have to develop that. That is a trait. You know what I'm saying? So if you want this sort of caliber of woman, you're gonna have to be the epitome of it. You're gonna have to embody that. You can't just get what you want just because you're a good looking dude. Like that's not how that works. That's not how that works. Now for some dudes, maybe that is how that works. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, that's just, you feel me? That's y'all boys. But we're talking about the majority of men. That's not how that works. So I'm just keeping a buck in the stack with y'all, man. Like, really sit down and think, like, hey, where am I in life as an individual? How can I develop my inner sense of character to become a better version of myself? Now, this is gonna require time. This is not something that's done within 3 months. This is not no 90-day process. Like, no. You feel what I'm saying? This takes time. This takes effort. It takes experiences. Sometimes you might have to get in a relationship in order to develop this. You feel what I'm saying? What I've learned in my past relations was that not only did I have a lot of good traits about myself, but I definitely did have some traits that weren't ideal. Traits that I felt like led to insecurities, led to inconsistencies, it led to a lot of things. To where I had to really sit down with myself, like, hey, like, where are we at? Like, where are we? Like, you're claiming that you're this such caliber of a man, but like who are you really? Like, let's go ahead and dissect this. Like, okay, so you got all these good aspects about you, but what about this stuff? What about this stuff? You have to have that honest conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a good group of homeboys that are just brutally honest with me. Like, shout out to Mar, shout out to Carl, man, shout out to Casey for sure. But it's like, they tell me things, you know, and I watch how they interact, and it's vice versa. You feel what I'm saying? We're always sharing nuggets, but it's like, you gotta be able to sit there and really critique yourself and embrace who you are. But not only that, just work on that. Be relentless, be determined on who you know, just overall self-development, just improving in those areas. That's what life is about. If you're not improving, if you're not improving on who you are, I feel like you have no purpose, because then you're just here. You're just here. You're not living. You're just here. Living is becoming better. You know what I'm saying? But you're just here. You're existing. That's it. And that doesn't even sound much fun, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, pursue not only what you want, but mainly what's gonna get you there further is what you need. You feel what I'm saying? It's your boy.